Traders, what's going on? Welcome back to another session with Rox myself. So this idea I posted yesterday for you guys at London Close. And as you can see, during the New York Close Asian session, we had this retracement. Now, just a few ideas here for you to consider, or a few pointers for you to consider. And hopefully some of you did take this trade or were even triggered into this trade. I mean, look at this entry here. This is where we called it. Price literally came back into this level, has tagged it and gone down. You know, if you're taking this trade up and around these levels here with a really nice stop loss above some of these key levels, so let's just say 20 pip stop loss, I mean, you really suffered no drawdown whatsoever. Now, I didn't take the trade with a sell limit there. I was a little bit more aggressive in my approach simply because I started to see the wick rejections forming and I decided to take my entry here. So I'm currently sitting in this trade now. Potentially we'll be going stop loss half on this and be looking for a break even trade around these levels here. That's why I've got my alert set. But all is well right now. And I think that for those that really understood this trade in terms of this brick wall here, forming this uptrend and price holding, you know, finally seeing this break, this push phase, anticipating that exhaustion, which we did get, you know, it only makes sense that if the market is going to create highs, lower lows, lower highs, and then a lower low, that it will pull back eventually at a key level in the market, exactly where I mentioned it to pull back to, and then see this continuation. Now, just to set some expectations here, if you're in this trade, you don't really want to be holding all your risk. There's no need. Momentum's in the market. Price has already created the lower high and the wick rejections. You can see the movement to the downside is looking absolutely gorgeous. So now all we anticipate is a continuation of this movement. So firstly, we want to see the lower low before we see the pullback. And I think if we set this at stop loss half, we'll be in a very good position to see this market form structure as it should form. But it doesn't have to, just so you know, but that's the idea behind it. Those that took this trade with a sell limit up at these levels here, really well done. I think you would have got the perfect entry, if I may say so myself, with a really nice stop loss, I reckon, of about 20 pips. You'll be sitting real deep into this position, going for that 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio trade. And I think you'll be well on your way to some targets right now. I mean, zero drawdown is absolutely gorgeous. But again, if you wait for these wick rejections, you saw them close to or in and around the area where we suspected price to get back to, then this was also a great reason to take this trade. Whether you took this on the bearish candle or you took this based on the wick rejections, having your stop loss well out of the way of where price could potentially pull back to is an absolute fantastic trade if that's what you took. We'll keep you updated on this one. We'll see how the price moves, but I just wanted to just say well done to anybody who took it. I really hope you understand the ideas, the principles, and the concepts that surround this trade, because that's what's most important, and that's what's really going to help you grow as a trader. But anyway, fingers crossed on this one. Let's see what happens. Have an investor's mindset. Have an investor's mindset. You know, this trade could win, it could lose, doesn't matter. We have all the signs and reasons why we should have taken this trade. We're in it now. We'll hold it and we'll see what happens in a couple of hours, tomorrow, or at the end of the week. But other than that, I wish every one of you a fantastic trading day, and I'll catch you on the next video. Continue to trust the process.